So hi guys, so for today's video we'll be answering the chapter 3 network protocols and communication activities. So let's start first here in the network protocols. This one will provide their layers, I guess. So for the application, we have the DHCP, the DNS, the HTTP, the FTP, the SMTP, the POP, the boot P, and the last one is IMAP. So that's all for the application. So next is the transport. So the transports is TCP and UDP. So next we have the internet. You will need the IP and the OSPF and then the ICMP and then the EIGRP, and for the last one we have the network access. We have the Ethernet and the interface drivers. So that's all for the usage of applications, the transport, the internet, and the network access. So let's check if my answers are correct. So it all match to the protocol name and to the correct TCP or IP layer. So let's proceed to the next activity. We have here then here the identifying layers and their functions. So first is transfers. There is a keyword, so that will be transport. Next is exchange frames, so that will be data link. It exchanges between the devices. So next is it is used for process to process, so that will be an application because it used for process to process communications. And next is the data that we use is the network. And next is the bit transmission will be this one, the physical. So let's check if my answers are correct. So it also matches in the activity. But there is figure number 2. So we will put the this one. The one who controls hardware devices and medias are network access and supports communication across the diverse network transport because it supports the communication through the diverse network. So next is the network that we use is the internet, and last it represents the data to the user and controls dialogue. So let's check. Okay, the answer matches the iOS layer to its functional. So now let's proceed to the last activity in this chapter. This one. We will determine the encapsulation process of each. So for the first one, we have a keyword which is data. So first one is data. So the second one is segments. And the third one is the packets. And the fourth one is the frame because of keyword again. There's a frame, and the last one is the bits. For the data, we have the email data. For the segment, it handles data and transport header. For the packets, we have also the data, the transport header, and the network header. So for the frames, we have keyword, frame header, network header, transport header, data, and the frame trailer. So for the bits, we have that one. So let's check if my answers are correct. That's correct. So we place the correct PDUs in correct order to illustrate the encapsulation process. So thank you for watching again in this video. See you on the next video. Thank you for watching. So for the additional information about the encapsulation process, An application data is passed down the protocol stack on its way to be transmitted across the network media. Virus protocol information is added at each level. That is also known as encapsulation process. So that's all.